Shelby Miller, and today I'm going to demonstrate to you how to correctly repot a plant. Gardening is one of the most beautiful and satisfying hobbies that there is today, but you may not take gardening up as one of your main hobbies. Having the skill that I'm about to teach you is probably going to be beneficial to you though, so it's worth watching. When I was little, growing up, I always loved gardening. My grandma taught me several things about gardening, and one of the main things that I remember was repotting a plant. This is a basic skill that's going to be great for you to learn, even if gardening isn't one of your main hobbies. And I'm going to teach this to you today in 4 easy steps. The first step you're going to take is preparing the pot. Once you have your pot, it's going to be a medium size. Depends on what size your plant is, the pot you're potting from. So once you've gotten your pot, take some small rocks, not too big, and place them at the bottom. These small rocks are going to help with drainage in your dirt and with the water. This is according to Larry Hodgson and his book Houseplants for Dummies. Once you've done that, you can fill the pot with dirt, about 1/4 full, enough room to fill the rocks. Once you've filled your pot with about 1/4 full of dirt, you can now address your plant. Now, take your plant and carefully loosen around the edges to make sure that you pull the plant out nice and evenly and so that the roots don't get ripped from the container that it's in. What you're going to do is you're going to turn it upside down, and this is also according to Larry Hodgson in his book Houseplants for Dummies. You're going to turn it upside down and pull the plant out. Now, what you're going to do here is you're going to loosen the root system of the plant. This is going to keep the plant from turning the roots of the plant from being a big root ball. It's actually going to help plant growth so the plant can venture out more into the dirt that you're going to place into. So right here, what you're going to do is you're going to lightly pull the root system around the plant. And this is according to mahonysgarden.com and his article, the article that is written there on how to repot a plant. Once you've loosened your root system, you can set your plant aside for a moment. Now what you're going to do is you're going to place your plant into the pot. What you want to do is you want to make sure that it's centered, and this is also according to Larry Hodgson in his book Houseplants for Dummies. You're going to make sure that it's centered into the pot. Once you find a good centered place for the pot, you can fill the pot with dirt. Around the plant. After filling the pot with dirt, make sure that your plant is leveled. You want it to be the same level as it was from the previous container. This is according to Van Zyle's Potting and Repotting article. After you've done this, you can take the final steps of watering and positioning. The final step of watering means that you want to water enough to make the plant water seep from the bottom. So you're going to water it. And this is also according to Van Zyle in his article, Potting and Repotting. And you want to take the steps to correct positioning. After about a week of repotting your plant, you can research on where your plant is supposed to be so that it gets the right amount of sun and seasonal requirements. And this is also according to Hodgson in his book Houseplants for Dummies. Thank you for listening to my demonstration on how to correctly repot a plant. I'm so happy that you now know how to correctly repot a plant, and I hope that you can do this in the future. You can do this by remembering the 4 main steps of preparing the pot, addressing the plant, placing the plant into the pot, and taking the final steps of watering and positioning. Thank you for listening today.